You are now listening to Serious Minds RNTV with your host, Professor Griff. The call-in number is 516-654-7688. That's 516-654-7688. This is Professor Griff, and this is Serious Minds RNTV. Serious Minds for Serious Minds. Seriously. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, so we can notify you when's the next time we vibe on Serious Minds. Serious Minds for Serious Minds. Seriously.
Do your children love learning? At the Institute for Self-Mastery, we've been homeschooling for 10 years. We didn't just hop on this because of what's going on now. Check us out, the Institute for Self-Mastery, ismhomeschool.org. Peace.
Kicked Out of Heaven, The Untold History of the White Races from circa 700 to 1700 AD, Volume 1, is the only masterpiece of its kind. Learn everything there is to know about the world today, as there was no Dark Ages between the medieval times and now. Visit kickedoutofheaven.com.
Kicked Out of Heaven, The Untold History of the White Races from circa 700 to 1700 AD. Volume 2 is the strongest book on the occult in the 21st century. Learn everything there is to know about magic, witches, and werewolves. Just remember, you become what you conquer. Visit www.kickedoutofheaven.com.
Kicked Out of Heaven, The Untold History of the White Races from circa 700 to 1700 AD, Volume 3, explains the alchemical principles of Catholicism. A detailed review will be given on relics, incorruptible saints, and much more. We will also journey the torture chambers of the Spanish Inquisition. Visit kickedoutofheaven.com.
The dapper man and the luxurious lady are sure to enjoy Urbane Beard Blends. We've got manly body balms, luxurious body creams, and beard oils made of the highest quality ingredients that are 100% natural, earth-friendly, and contain no harsh chemicals or additives. They're handcrafted and organic and shipped straight out of the USA. So visit www.urbanebeardblends, beardblends.com today to place your order.
I woke up on Sunday morning, the day of the Lord, and I was dead. I was still there physically, but the essence of my positive mentality was gone. Someone had taken it away from me during the blackness of the night while I journeyed through the chronicles of my life to find meaning and substance. I talked with my moms earlier, and she said she lost her night job at the law firm. What do you suppose that we do about the economic crisis of the black community? I stood there pointing at the thief, trying to comprehend the crime that had taken place. I was pissed at white folks for bringing us into this mess called America.
Serious Minds Brain Tonic was created to sharpen the mind by protecting cells and increasing neurotransmitters associated with learning and memory. This is the Serious Minds Brain Tonic. The Resurrection Formula. This male reproductive tonic elixir is the resurrection you've been looking for. It is a stimulating sexual tonic with mild androgen-like effects that is nourishing to the reproductive system. You can order them at www.professorgriff.me and www.seriousmindsinstitute.com. Just call 678-557-2919. Your health is your wealth. Peace.
Peace. It's Professor Griffin, of course. We got in the building Black Dot.
Peace. This is the Black Dot, author of Hip Hop Decoded and Urban Culture Decoded and the Urban X podcast. We look forward to seeing you January 22nd.
And we're going to kind of lay out the higher infinite power, the hip hop, which is higher infinite power healing our people 2021. It's a Zoom meeting and it's Friday, January 22nd, 2021 at 9 p.m.
Well, I want to deal with the State of the Union in terms of I want to address this and approach this as if we're presidential candidates are breaking down what the new year should be like for hip hop.
We definitely have to talk about this State of the Union. We're definitely going to handle those 9 areas of people activity and how they affect us today in hip hop moving forward.
We're going to identify the open enemy, the hidden enemy, and we're going to address it. And then we're going to deal with solutions on how we, the people, can take back this beautiful gift that the ancestors bestowed on us called hip hop.
We only have 100 virtual seats available, fam. So make sure you go to www.paypal.me/Professor Griff Corp in order to purchase the ticket. Higher Infinite Power Reset. Hip Hop State of the Union 2021, Friday, January 22nd, 2021 at 9 p.m.
This is the Black Dot, author of Hip Hop Decoded and Urban Culture Decoded and the Urban X podcast. We look forward to seeing you January 22nd.
This is Professor Griff for Serious Minds, RMTV, Serious Minds Institute, and Serious Arms. Peace. Turn it, mix it down, bro. Yeah, peace. What's good? Greetings, everyone. All right, Professor Griff, and of course, y'all already know this is Serious Minds RNTV. All right, well, in case y'all didn't know, I kind of just told y'all. So yeah, all right, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing absolutely fine on this very telling day in America. All right. Thank you very much, Quan. Really appreciate that. Greetings to the Serious Minds family over here on YouTube, where everyone else is supposed to be, but they're killing me, Quan. But they on IG, I guess, showing up and showing out. So, yeah, that's where some people live. So you gotta meet people at their house. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to fix this daggone. All right, let me see. Get my screen back. Hopefully it'll get back to me. Yeah, I'm looking at something like that. Don't look right. All right, come on. Give me my screen back. How's everyone doing on IG over here? All right. It's a beautiful thing. All right. We got some very interesting things coming up. Whoa. We got some interesting things coming up, fam. And tonight we're going to be talking about, I just simply called it, and here now, the news. It's just so much to talk about. It's so much going on. Some of it I can take the liberty of talking about. And
some of it I just don't want to take the liberty and talk about it because, as y'all know, some of y'all don't know. I guess what's the name reinstated me. Facebook, they said, okay, yeah, well, maybe we'll give him his thing back. So I guess so. Shamika Jeffries, peace. What's good with you? All right. So thanks to everyone for joining in. Tonight we're going to be talking about just not necessarily the news, because most of what you see on the news is not, I don't want to call it fake news, but it's not getting to the hidden meaning, the hidden hand, the hidden agenda of what's really going on in the world. So be very mindful when you watch CNN. All right. Controlling the network. Be mindful when you're watching this so-called PBS News or Democracy Now! Or some of these other. I mean, my thing is do cross-reference whatever formula you have, but nonetheless, be very mindful. We got to go behind the scenes and kind of dive into this thing. All right, you right, Neo, the one. Don't believe the hype, for real. All right, shout out to Quan. Thank you for doing a marvelous and wonderful job on making this thing move the way it moved. Shout out to Johnny Taylor. I think that's the one we have already, but it's cool because I think what happened, the new logo, that's not the new logo. You know what the new logo look like? You really don't, for real? Hold on for a second. Look, voila, it's on the screen in front of you, bro. So, but I don't think that effect was put on the new logo. So I got to send it to them people to get the new effect to put on, or that effect put on the new logo. In the meantime, between time, there's a few things we're going to cover. Most of all, the hypocrisy and the double standard of what's been taking place in Washington, D.C. I don't know where my screen keeps going, but all right. So, yeah, everyone has to look deeper. All right. In the meantime, between time, I didn't get to show my commercial, but thanks to everyone that's been purchasing the AR-15 gun mags. This one is the Prophet of Gage from Serious Arms, my company. All right. Peace, Mr. S. Carter 73. Nia Nez. Is that Nia? All right, Miss Nunez. Prophets of Gage from my company, Serious Arms, and of course, Prophet of Rage. Thanks to everyone that's purchased the AR-15 gun mags. Really appreciate that. Thank y'all very much. Thank you very much for supporting not only the platform, but the business. So there's one story I want to start out with, and then I have a special kind of guest coming on IG. So we're going to have to just kind of see if we can get her on. Hold on for a second. Get her on YouTube and then IG. Y'all just got to chime in. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm going to try to get her on. But hold on one second. Let me send her an invite. Hold on one second. Compose. Put this here. And put your invite. And I'm going to put I think that's the only two. Hold on a second. Let me put, don't get rid of that. Put this. Hold on one second, fam. I'm right there with y'all. Don't go nowhere. I'm sending this invite out. All right. I'm sending it out. All right. In any event, we have to talk about what's going on in what went on and what's going on and what will happen as a result
of what went on. Hold on 1 second. I got to answer this individual. Hold on. I got to send this message to Black Deadot. Hold on for a second. I know you're like, why didn't you take care of all this before you came on the air? Be patient with me, fam. Come on, man. Brother trying to do 9 things at one time. Help me out. Work with me. All right, hold on. Trying to get my guest on in. All right. I think those are the only. All right. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, so here we go. All right, so one of the first stories I wanted to talk about. Hold on 1 second. My guest is on deck. Hold on. All right, here we go. Come on. It's reconnecting back. Come on. Hold on 1 second, everybody on YouTube and Facebook. Hold on for a second. My pause due to poor connection. Why? Why? Hold on. While that's coming back up, let's dive into this first story. We'll just wait for why. Hold on. Having some issues over here on IG. Hold on for a second, fam. I know Quan is saying, I don't even know why you over there. We over here. Hold on. Let me turn this on. See if I get a better result. All right. Let's join. Oh, come on. Supposed to be joining automatically. All right, here we go. Nope, I don't want that. I want my guests to come over here on YouTube, and I'm trying to send them a message. Look, come over here. Hold on. I gotta wait till she comes up. All right. In any event, one of the first stories I wanted to talk about, so hopefully I can get started with the first story. And now let me start this thing over. Delete the video. Discard. Let me start over. It's checking for a connection. All right, here we go. All right. Let me go to my notes here. It's ugly. Really ugly. All right, fam. This is what it is. It says, so over on Wimkin, WINKIN, and Parler. Now, these are 2 apps that Professor Griff knows absolutely nothing about. All right? Nothing about. Hold up. Okay. Takia Shah.
Peace, black man.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So you got my messages.
Yes.
All right. Cool. All right, family. Everyone on IG, y'all might have to just kind of hold on. Listen to the conversation, because y'all won't be able to see the conversation unless Shane Shakur holds that here so they can see the conversation. And that's cool. All right. Anyway, in any event, I'm on the line with my first, I'm gonna be nice. My daughter Takia Shaw,
Peace.
who owns a business in New York. And due to a few kind of mishaps, she's going to explain to us some of the drama that went down in reference to her business. And basically, we're going to go into some of the workings of not only white privilege, but racism at its core. So just for the people that don't know, introduce yourself and then tell us what happened.
Well, on social media, I'm Exotic Kiki. I'm Takia.
I didn't know you was exotic. Let me stop. Go ahead, tell the story.
Takia Khalees, firstborn of this man right here, which I'm proud to say. But pretty much, long story short, I'm not going to get into a whole bunch of details because I'm still dealing with the legal situation. I'm having a private event at my business. Okay. A couple walks up, Caucasian couple. One I found out she's Hispanic. They come to the door. I'm at the door. I say, listen, we're closed. We're actually having a private event, but we're getting ready to close. So, I'm not letting anybody in. He looks at me like, yeah, well, I'm with the band. I'm like, I don't have a band. There's literally a place right next door that has a band. So I'm like, go next door. I don't want to go next door. I want to come in here. Like, I'm going to let him come in here. So I said, no, I'm sorry. And he proceeds to push through the door. Like, he's just going to push past me. So luckily my husband was there. Long story short, they run across the street to get the police. The police comes over and I'm trying to figure out what is it that you're going to tell the police? I didn't let you in. Like, how dare I say, no, you can't come in? I don't understand. 2 months later, I get legal paperwork that he's suing me because he was assaulted outside of my establishment. Or is it because you saw a whole bunch of Black people going out the back and you're crying Emmett Till? I use, that everyone knows what happened. But that's what I feel like. And even after that night, the police ended up telling us to go home. They said, listen, you're obviously drunk to the people. Just go home. He's like, in the video, he's just like, no, I want them shut down and I want them shut down now. Why do you feel so entitled? Why did you even feel so entitled enough to create a lawsuit? Because I told you no. I saw a grown ass man have a temper tantrum. And I've never seen that before. I've seen it on, and back up. So while the police were there, the woman says, oh yeah, Black Lives Matter, right? Like, I'm floored. I'm literally floored. Like, what does Black Lives Matter have to do with what we're talking about? That hurt me, honestly. And I'm your firstborn. You've taught me everything.
Right.
I was not prepared for that moment face to face.
All right. So the thing that you feel from the outstart where they crossed the line was the fact that wanting to get into your establishment, and you already verbally told them, no, this is a private kind of thing that's going on, yada yada. At that point, they should have done what?
They should have just kept it moving. Okay, cool. I understand. No problem. That's what they would have done anywhere else. But because, and I stand about 5'1", I tell people 5'2", but I'm literally like 5'1".
Well, another inch, if you 5'1", another inch is not gonna make a difference. So 5'1".
No, I had pink hair, and I'm African American. So who are you to tell me no? That's what I got from them. Like, who are you?
Okay. So from that verbal exchange, you got from them, who are you to tell me no, when obviously you said they were Hispanic? Listen, all of these other derivatives of Black still doesn't make them Black to the point where they've had our experience. If they had our experience, they'd be okay. Well, damn. Let me thank you very much. When are you guys open for the public and something else?
Right. That's what I would have said to them. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'll go somewhere else. No problem.
Right. So, what did you feel when she yelled out, I guess, the Black Lives Matter thing?
I literally was so shocked. I could not believe it. And it bothered me later on that I cried my eyes out, because I always thought that I had a great response for people like that. We call them Karens and Kens on Instagram and stuff. I always thought that when I ever got faced with that, I could handle it because I'm Griff's daughter. I know what I'm dealing with. I know how to handle this, and I was not I really didn't even expect that. What does Black Lives Matter have to do with me telling you you can't come into my business?
Right.
What?
So do you think this is they felt so entitled that they can go anywhere at any time and kind of do what they want to, drunk or not?
Exactly. Exactly.
At least give them a breathalyzer test, or
no, you know what's so funny? The police gave them a pass. They said, listen, just go home. They didn't say, well, let me see your ID. Because I know if my husband and I walked up to their establishment sloppy drunk, that would have went a total different way.
Right.
And to add insult to injury, they're pulling, like I said, and I hate to use this paraphrase or whatever, they're pulling a Emmett Till. So they said, I was assaulted. I was brutally assaulted. How were you brutally assaulted and the police told you to go home? Because you saw a whole bunch of young Black people coming out, they're going to automatically believe that you were assaulted. You crying wolf. That's like the salt in the wound. Like, really?
All right, so no one physically accosted them or anything.
No.
But they said they were. So how are they going to prove this?
Exactly. I mean, so the legal part I'm not worried about. I'm more so hurt and moved by.
You studied law. So that's not going to.
I'm not worried about that at all, honestly.
Okay.
So believe she said that.
So the thing that's bothering you the most, which we probably need to have a lot more public awareness and support, especially in that particular area. Now, let people know what area of town is this and where is it at?
Long Island, New York, and more specifically, East Meadow, Long Island. And that before I started recording them, that is something that she reminded me of. The woman that was outside that said Black Lives Matter. She said, you're in East Meadow. You don't know where you are? And I looked it up, and East Meadow was one of the last places on Long Island to end slavery or, whatever.
Right. So East Meadow was a sundown town. East Meadow was a sundown town prior to Levittown. Being a sundown town, you had to get out of town before the sun go down or they would deal with you. That is that mindset in that particular area. You understand what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I was born in East Meadow. And that's that particular mindset. So how are you going to navigate it from this point forward?
I don't know. Like, I mean, the legal part, yeah, I get that. I understand that. But now how do I, because a lot of people are like, well, you're really mad, huh? It's not the fact that I'm mad. This could have happened to you. This could have happened to anybody. Right. You understand what I'm saying? How are you going to deal with it? Oh, you're just going to be quiet about it because you don't want to make a fuss on social media. But what about the people who were quiet before me? Now I have to deal with this.
Right.
No, I'm going to be loud as I can so that this does not happen, because that came from a Hispanic woman. Black Lives Matter. You don't know who you are? No, that hurt.
Right. Did it hurt that it was coming from someone that's quote unquote not even white, but playing the race card, playing the white privilege, get out of jail free, don't stop it, go past, go, and all that other kind of stuff?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Like, you are my sister. You know what I mean? Like, really?
Right. What was the verbiage coming from the male?
Oh, he was just drunk. He was out of it. He was just, he said, you're ignorant. He ran to the back of my place and yelled in there.
Wait,
yeah, he yelled from the back door and said, if you have a job, I suggest you leave. If we have a job, we were having a networking event for young Black professionals. If we have a job, what?
Right. Okay, so I want to ask this question. Where was your husband doing all this?
He was talking to the police in the front, trying to calm everything down and explain what was going on. Yeah. I came back inside to just get everybody out, because you know what I thought? I said, if I let everybody out the front, what if the police believe these people? And now somebody I invited here gets shot. Because he's like, that's the guy who hit me, or that's the who. I feared for my life. I feared for their safety, because I didn't know how the police was going to respond to his white privilege.
Right. Okay. So the police didn't see that they were obviously drunk?
They did, and they still gave them a pass, because if it was you or I, we would have been, can I see your ID? How are you getting home? who's driving. They didn't ask them for ID. They didn't ask them for anything. They said, listen, just go home.
Right. So how do you want this resolved? Because me and Soleil was thinking about it today. We said, okay, what's the end game? What needs to happen from here?
Daddy, you know that there's no end game. I just need these people to be on blast every time they do this. Don't give them a pass. However, you gotta put them on blast, and the fact that they own a company. So I didn't even go there. So once I got the legal paperwork in the mail, I saw the man's name. I Googled the man's name, and I found out that he actually owns a business with this woman in East Meadow on Hempstead Turnpike called Laser Now at Laser Now, New York. They own a business. So that made it even more like, oh, so that's why you say I don't belong here. I don't belong in this town. So how dare I even tell you no, and I don't even belong here. Right. They felt,
Right, that was their attitude. Are there any black businesses where you are?
Not that I could recall right now. Actually, there's a soul food place on Hempstead Turnpike. She just opened, and she's a black woman. Yeah, but they're very far and few in between.
Oh, okay. So what's the town right before East Meadow? Is that Hempstead, right?
Hempstead, Hempstead Turnpike. They're surrounded. East Meadow is surrounded by Uniondale and Hempstead.
What's the park that's there? Eisenhower Park. Where's Eisenhower Park?
Exactly. Eisenhower Park is right there.
Right. Okay. Cool. All right. So there's the only other black business that you can align yourself with, because if it happened to you as a black business woman, it could easily happen to them.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So let me ask you something. Let me just play devil's advocate. What if you would have let them in? What are they going to do? It's a black business network.
Right. They want to be dead. They want to come there. Honestly, they hear the music sometimes from next door. They're like, can I make a request? They want to party with us on the low.
What was they going to ask for? The fucking Bee Gees?
Right. Even though I have that on my playlist, but yeah.
All right. So for the people that are making comments, Quan says you can countersue.
Oh, definitely. I'm doing that.
Oh no, go on.
And in addition to my countersuit, which I'm going to do, the fact that they own a business now, if they were just individuals, I would say, let them I'll deal with them in court. But the fact that they own a business, oh yeah, it's going down. I'm letting everybody I know who they really are, because they walk around with these sheets still over their head, but it's masked with their companies or whatever.
Right, they got face diapers on. Okay.
Right, exactly.
Someone else in the comments said she could be your daughter. She is my daughter. This is my firstborn. So anyway, that was just a side note. But someone else says, do you feel that you could easily make more people aware with what you're doing on here? But how are you going to approach it in the long run? Because the police didn't tell them never to come back. The police didn't say to them, you're trespassing. The police didn't say, you understand what I'm saying? Clearly the police did one of those numbers like they did with the young lady that accused the young man of having her cell phone. Or the police show up, white people are always right. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to go out of our way to show and prove that no, they're not right. They're violating me.
You know what? The only thing that really saved my side of the story was the fact that I said, Callie, take your phone out and record these people. That's our first line of defense now. Because if I didn't have that video, guess what? They would have believed them over me.
Right. And that's your business. So as a business owner, though, you couldn't have. Wow. Because I'm sure if we was at their business, they would have said we were trespassing. I'm calling the police for y'all trespassing.
You know what? I'm going to say, and I'm not proud to say this. I honestly look myself in the mirror and I feel bad about this, that I didn't feel like I had a right to say no. He pushed through my door. I want to press charges. When the police said, everybody go home, I was just like, great. Whew. I was just like, let's just go home. Why? I didn't do anything wrong. I should have been adamant and belligerent and said, no, I want to press charges right now. Why we don't have that confidence when we're all the way right?
Right. So the next time something like that happens, hopefully there's not a next time,
Right.
when they make the announcement, I am going to call the police. That's exactly what you do.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You call the
Exactly.
police.
Mm-hmm.
So when they show up and say, yeah, I called you guys, and they're trespassing, this is a private event, yada, 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 whoop-de-whoop.
Even still, that doesn't work. Take out your phones first.
Yeah, you need to do both.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're gonna need that. You're gonna need that proof, and you want it recorded and documented that you called the police.
Exactly.
Because they were trespassing, plain and simple. We have to start getting in our minds. Just because white people have made the law, they break the law all the time. They just don't feel that they are under the law. They don't feel like they have to abide to the law or abide by the law. Pardon me. They feel like they can just kind of do anything. As you saw on Wednesday at the Capitol, they break the law whenever they feel like breaking the law.
Exactly.
Because they don't feel like anything's going to happen to them.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, so what you're saying and what you're doing is absolutely correct. You have to right now set a precedence for all the young black women and men that's coming behind you that want to have businesses in East Meadow, Levittown, Oyster Bay, wherever the hell it's at, Merrick, Baldwin, wherever.
Exactly.
And that's real. So you have any last words that you want to tell the people? Give them your business, how to contact you, email, how to support you, or whatever.
That's great. You can email exoticmixers@gmail. That's the best way. I'm on IG, Exotic Kiki. But I told their attorney, and I probably wasn't supposed to speak to their attorney, but I didn't care at that time. I said, listen, I'm going to be very loud about this, extremely loud, because it's the audacity for me. For real, for real. But exoticmixers@gmail. I'm on Instagram at Exotic Kiki. If you have any suggestions on how I can handle this, or just for your support, I appreciate that, because I'm scared. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I give you kudos, Daddy, because you faced all of this for years. This shit is not for the weak, for real.
Right, exactly. No, all right, I love you to life. And tell BedX I said peace.
Okay, I will.
I'm gonna get you the recording for this and just kind of get it out to people and just let them know how they can support you. And yeah, but on another note, I'll talk to you about some other strategies.
Okay. All right, I love you so much.
I love you too. Take care. All right, this is Takia Shah and Exotic Mixers, and you know, that's the story, and I guess she's sticking to it. All right, take care.
All right, peace.
Peace. All right. All right, fam. That was my daughter who asked me if she could come on and kind of lay this story out to get people to understand exactly what happened and that what could happen to anyone's business. So if anyone would like to contact her, she gave y'all her the website or the email. Contact her and let her know how y'all can help and support. It's Exotic Mixers with an S on the end at gmail.com. exoticmixers@gmail.com, or on IG at Exotic Kiki or Exotic Kiki. I'm still trying to figure out the exotic part, because yeah, you know, when you're first born and you're holding him, you don't think exotic. Yeah, I'm only playing. All right. My story that I wanted to talk about was the idea of just kind of laying this thing out to let people know, to be very, thank you, Quan, really appreciate that. Let me put that up so people can see it. exoticmixers@gmail.com. Right. People need to be very mindful. This is a flyer that's going around, and I think it was on Parler or Wimkin, WIMKIN. Someone snatched it down and sent it to me. And it says, so over Wimkin and Parler, they are promoting, militia march on Inauguration Day to stop Biden from entering the White House. This is insane. The Million Militia March. They planning on bringing together 1 million militia to march on Washington, D.C. Hold on. Millions of American militia will meet in Washington, D.C. on January 20th, 2021 for the purpose of preventing any attempt by the treasonous domestic enemy, Joe Biden, or any other member or members of the communist organization, crime organization known as the Democratic Party, from entering the White House belonging to we the people. In the event that justice is served and our re-elected President Donald Trump is sworn in, the president, the Capitol, and the national monuments will be protected from the proven violent leftist insurgents who have declared war against the United States of America and have been conducting an active insurrection in the United States of America. Hashtag MMM, hashtag Million Militia March. And this was sent out by Vic Freeman, posted by Scott Miller. Wow. Family, did you hear what I said? So, as Teddy Riley would say, I think it was Teddy Riley that said, it ain't over. Jam. Oh, jam. Jam. Teddy, jam for me. But anyway, it ain't over. Y'all thought it was over when they stormed the Capitol. Whoo. Yeah. So it's about to get extremely, extremely ugly. Extremely ugly. Mike Hughes, give thanks. Really appreciate you, man. We got to support each other this year, fam. Yeah, you're ready. Give thanks. And you absolutely right, good bro. And we do have to support one another. All right. So now, there is so much information, all right, and I need us to collectively come together on this one. There is so much, and I'm overwhelmed with the amount of information that was sent to me. So when I first took to the air about this particular story, y'all know me. I don't jump right on a story and then start spewing stuff. I'm a lot more patient. I rather do the research, and I rather go into it knowing facts. But some people ahead of the game, Black and Silver Peace, what's good with you, man? Give thanks. Thanks for the donation, man. Some people ahead of the game have already said to me, Griff, it was an inside job. The Capitol Police had something to do with it. I said, I don't know. Let's not jump the gun. You know, so more and more footage started to come out, proving that point. I'm not saying Professor Griff was incorrect. I'm just saying I was slow to move. I'm slow to move because I want to be very factual. All right. So since then, I've seen all kind of footage, man. Did you see the footage where they was chasing the brother up the stairs and he picked up an ass baton and, you know, with a gun on his hip? Now, I want to say to my good brother, and this is no disrespect. Hold on. This is no disrespect to Sean King. But if you are going to tell us and create the narrative that this brother was leading this mob, this violent, terroristic, domestic terroristic mob away from government officials by having them chase him up the stairs, yeah, bro, that's going to be hard for me to believe. The only way I'm retreating is I'm getting in a position where I either got some backup or I know how I'm going to handle this situation with 12 people coming at me. But that's going to be very easy for me to do with that Glock 19 that he had on his hip. All right. Now, I don't know how they trained, but you're not chasing me up 2 or 3 flights of stairs threatening me. All right. And I got a Glock on my hip. Nope. I am going to stand my ground as a sworn police officer to uphold the law. You being in the Capitol is violating the law. It's breaking and entering. You're violent, domestic rioters, thugs, terrorists. Call it for what it is. And at that point, all right, I am going to defend what I'm sworn to defend. Now, you can break up all the property that you want to break up in the Capitol. I'm going to let you go with that one. I'm going to give you a pass on that. But what you're not going to do is harm these people that I'm sworn to protect. plain and simple. That's just me. I don't know what that brother's name is. I thought I had his name in my phone. But bruh, you running like that, not a good look, bruh. Especially with a weapon on your hip, not a good look, man. Not. Okay. Well, let me get my DJ Clue on. Oh, my DJ, what's his name, man? Come on, man. What's the DJ's name, man? Kid Capri. Come on, man. They was scaling that goddamn wall like it was Donkey Kong, man. Honky Tonk or whatever. That was crazy. That was crazy, man. Where y'all going? That was like Duck Dynasty, man, on steroids, bro. No, I'm dead serious. Then I turn the page and I see the Capitol Police waving the people on, opening the gates for them, directing them on where Nancy Pelosi's office is. And all this is caught on film. People are there playing hooky from their jobs with their name badges on and all this other kind of stuff. Come on, man. Then I turned the page again, and there was some sister. I wish I would have got her name. This sister was on the phone, and some white woman tried to take her phone, and she was just like, scowl, on some Mike Tyson type.
No, what's her name?
Oh.
Clarissa Shields type.
Yeah, Clarissa Shields. Shout out to Clarissa Shields. Flint, Michigan, in the building. But I'm saying, so now, if white people, Boogaloo Boys, Proud Boys, white supremacists and white militia, 3%ers, who else was there? Bragging about their being there. Bragging about this is their country and this is their capital and yada, 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 you know. Come on. So all of them are going to show up again, armed this time, QAnon, right? QAnon was there. Oath benders and the oath takers and the oath keepers. All of them were there. So not only did they get Pelosi's belongings, laptop, and a few other things, come on. But we all know that the United States government has been using facial recognition software. We always knew that they have True Voice with voice stress analysts. We know they have certain technology. Family, let me say this. See, a lot of times I got to hesitate when I do this because I don't want y'all to think Professor Griff is this know-it-all character. But I'm trying to tell you what I know. So listen, you know how sometimes you will see they put on the news somebody committed a crime and they'll get like a fuzzy picture of their license plate. You're like, God damn, how could they read that? I could barely see it. That's the picture that they give you on the news. That's not the picture that they have. They blurred that picture out on purpose. Why? They don't want you to know the depth of their software and their surveillance software. You understand what I'm saying? So it'll be a blurry, fuzzy picture, but they'll have the clear one. They know exactly who they're looking for and who they're going for. All right? So the assistant chief of police for the Capitol Police, black man and black woman, or the mayor, pardon me, is black, and the chief of police is black, pardon me. And, yeah, they are saying that they're going to track these individuals down. So, but because of the threats now coming to interrupt the inauguration, they're saying they got to follow up on these threats. Now, keep in mind, family, they have to keep some of these people in place, all right, to keep black people in place. And black people never even showed up. There is a march happening on that day, on the 20th, which I sent the message practically begging these people not to have. Yo, what you punking out, Griff? You getting scared? Family, let's be strategic, please. Oh, you right, Jessica Rabbit. They beat a police officer to death with a fire extinguisher. So all of them not gonna get charged with murder and aiding and abetting in a felony? Hold on. Hold on, fam. Hold on. They're having a march dealing with reparations. Hold up. I'm trying to pull it up. Reparations march announced for January 20th and 21. March 20th, 21. In the belly of the beast. Why? Family. We understand, but because of what's been going on in this country, that black people have a new vigor, energy. But please, let's not be foolish, man. Reparations march announced for January 20th, 21. At the same time, hold on. At the same time, the Million Militia March. Let me ask y'all a question. How many white militia y'all think operate right now as we speak in America? Just take a wild guess. Known and unknown. Who's planning that? To have the clash of the Titans with black people coming together with a million militia. Yeah, I don't know about that, fam. Yeah, you're setting yourself up. Something is bound to happen. And it won't be in your favor. Trust me, it won't be in your favor. All right? We've been saying for a long time, and what is the gentleman's name that said it? Hold on for a second. What is the name of the book? The cop wrote the book. Norm Stamper, yeah. Yeah, can you find Norm Stamper? Can y'all look up Norm Stamper for me?
I want to say Breaking Rank.
Breaking Ranks. Norm Stamper. Yep. Breaking Ranks. Norm Stamper said in Breaking Ranks, the expose of the dark side of American policing, Norm Stamper said, when white people get together and talk at the police precinct, he said white men are scared of black people. They don't know how to conduct themselves when they pull us over and have to deal with us. Norm Stamper, Breaking Ranks. There's more to this story that they're letting on. All right. The United States government tried to keep face and go through with the process anyway at 12 o'clock that night. Okay, cool. Do your thing. That's your government. Make it happen. And you're not going to let a few people scare you off and scare you away. Okay, that's cool. But now they're going back. They're understanding how things work now. Other foreign agencies, I'm being mindful about what I say, are watching and watched what go on, and they're seeing America's weakness. All right. There is differences, side-by-side pictures I saw of how well armed they were when they was told that Black Lives Matter is going to march, as opposed to 2,000 or 3,000 people coming back to take back their country. There was hardly any police. I mean, early on that day, they were seen eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and Snickers and, you know, M&Ms and that kind of thing. They weren't even concerned. And then when it started to go down, when they were scaling the wall and busting windows and beating people with fire extinguishers, it's like, wow, this is real. This is really, really real. So let's understand this, family. So violent, aggressive white people come and take the country from the Native American and black people, steal the land, put black people in chains, all right, establish this country as their own. And then later on, some of them feel like this is not fair. I didn't like the way that sounded. Hold on, family. Next time, bite them. Dude, walking around talking about does Danny live here? Boy, you know don't no damn Danny live here. Ain't nobody name in the house begin with a damn D. And why you coming to the back damn door? The wrong dude on the wrong block. I'm the wrong one. Anyway, meanwhile, back at the ranch, like I was saying, let me tell you something, man. These people, you can't put anything past them. You really can't, man. You just can't. But you have to be able to listen from within and say, okay. The average person would have been like, okay, that didn't sound right, but hey, let the dog take care of it. Nah, the dog is letting you know. You know that damn bark that you hear that your dog sees somebody. Or somebody talking about, hey, come on, come on, Scruffy. You understand what I'm saying? Nah, man. Nah, Orlando, you better tell dude to breathe. Nah. Right. Anyway, like I was saying, it is a must that we operate in code red right now. Seriously. What's going on around you? Need more cameras. Nah, man. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's about 4 cameras and there's a couple of hidden cameras. So, nah, I'm good. I see them on here. But you still can't ignore the dog saying, yo, Griff, what's up? I'm like, how can I ignore it? The dog calling my name. You understand what I'm saying? Griff was popping, son. Yeah. All right. So, operating code red, family. That's the code you have to operate in right now. I wouldn't suggest anybody go near Washington, D.C. January 20th. They done cut down on what they're going to plan as far as the inauguration any old way. So have your inauguration barbecue party or whatever you Democrats want to do. Have it at home, whatever. I'm suggesting y'all stay away from D.C. All right? Because Republicans right now, especially the far, 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 far left and the far, 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 far right, is angry as hell right now. All right? They said the next 48 hours, something is supposed to happen. I'm waiting on to get some of the news from some of the people that's feeding me the information. So, yeah. Yeah. So, family, let's just stay tuned and stay in tune with the self. All right? If something don't feel right, and if it ain't right, then, yeah. She said, nah. All right? Pay attention to the alternative news and all right, make sure the checks and balances in what you're listening to, in what you're hearing. All right. And that's real. And yeah, you know something, when you secure here and you're centered and you secure your surroundings, I'm still one of those individuals, man. I don't take stuff for granted, man. I'm not, I just don't take stuff for granted. I'm not going to act like, I didn't hear anything and everything is going to be fine. No, everything is not going to be fine until I secure it. All right. www.cnn.com. Sean Carter, send that to me on my email so I can put it up on the screen. All right. So family, what killed me though is I'm watching and looking at the people. One dude had a Viking outfit on, bro. I mean, no, seriously. I don't mean to laugh. Rich Mitchell, peace, man. Know your enemy. That's what the last song that me and my son did in the video that Shane Shakur edited. You are the enemy. So who's the enemy? Know your enemy. So dude had a damn Viking outfit on with a damn spear. Man, I could not even make stuff like that up, bro. Hold on. No, I'm dead serious, man. Images from the riot at the Capitol. Shout out to everyone that participated in the Serious Cypher. No, I'm not playing, family. I'm dead serious. Let me find the dude with the damn Viking outfit on. I mean, no, y'all think I'm playing, man. This dude had a straight up like, oh, let me switch places. Let me put this there and bring this here so you can see it, Mr. Shane Shakur. This dude had a goddamn Viking outfit on. Y'all think I'm playing?
Oh, snap. He tripped.
Like, dude, what are you doing in the Viking outfit, man? No, this dude had a straight up Viking out, like, so what, like, fam, if that dude approached me, I'd be like, hi. I'm like, hey, this is January. Halloween is not until.
Wait, he ain't got no shirt on, you know?
No. Yeah, he rolled out of bed, put the Viking outfit on, and came to the police. Charged more Capitol rioters on Saturday, including a man who carried off the House Speaker's lantern, and more graphic details of the insurrection emerged, revealing the violence and the brutality of the mob that stormed and seat of American political power. So I want to ask the question: What do they do this for? And can anyone give me a working definition of what insurrection means? Can we look that up? Is that possible? Anyone? See, this is what they really want right here. They really want a violent uprising against the authority or government. Wow. An insurrection. I wonder if this guy lost his job. He's just, I really don't think yeah. This guy got a damn spear and I'm confused. I'm confused. To cause discord. It looked like some actor stuff. Y'all think crisis actors were out there? I more than think so. I kind of know so because a couple of them are confessed already. A violent uprising against the authority or government. Thank you very much, K-Rock. Yeah, I am trying to kind of figure that out, man. I'm just kind of going over in my head, like, okay.
Too cold for that.
You said it's too cold for that? Oh, yeah, these are different kind of people, bro. All right, Sean Carter, hold on. Sean Carter sent me this. He says the FBI warns armed protesters being planned.
Light up your new year with a top-rated Cadillac, or choose the most awarded automotive luxury brand for initial quality according to J.D. Power on 2020 models. Or shine your brightest with an iconic Cadillac SUV or sedan and make every drive a celebration.
Get this low mileage lease on this 2021 Cadillac XT4 for around $319 per month. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
Sorry, Rusty.
Are you proud of what happened here today?
Absolutely. I think we should have gone on in and yanked our senators out by the hair of the head and drug them out and said, no more.
Let's go. Hey, let's go. Let's go. The entire DC National Guard, thousands of troops here in the nation's capital. The National Guard has been activated by the U.S. Department of Defense following this mob that has attacked the U.S. Capitol. Are you proud of what happened here today?
I'm absolutely stand behind 100% what happened here today. 1,000%. I think it's terrible how this election was stolen. And I had to come here and do my patriotic duty.
You guys just left the Capitol grounds?
Yep.
Are you proud of the scenes that played out here today?
I'm not proud of it. I'm humbled by it, and that I'm excited that for 70.
Somebody said, yeah, you left the video on. They was doing the damn thing. They was like confessing. I was like, well, we don't want that. Anyway, I was saying shout out to Takia Kalisha. We definitely need to give Kiki some support, all right, and make sure that these individuals don't do this to anyone else that wants to set up a black business, regardless of where they want to set it up. Them days of running black people out of town, they're gone, plain and simple. All right, yeah. So, yeah. All right, family. This is Professor Grip. I got to get out of here. I love y'all to life. Yeah, stand up. Speak up. Speak out. What did Bob Marley say? Don't give up the fight. That's right. All right. All right, this is Professor Griff, man. Serious Minds for Serious Minds. Seriously. This is...
Let's get it.
Greetings, this is Professor Griff, a USCCA certified firearms instructor. We're presently having classes and we're going to discuss stealth, safety, training, education, and legal protection. The surge of gun sales in America are through the roof. They said it was over 6.5 million guns sold over the last few years. Most of them are reactionary gun buyers, feeling that the government, feeling that law enforcement, feeling that those that are responsible for our safety are not taking black people's safety serious. So the surge in gun ownership, not only as a whole, but with black people have surged. I mean, to the tune of 6.5 million gun sales over the last several years. The educational component surrounding firearms and guns should also increase. If that is balanced out, I think we can start educating the masses of people that are owning guns. What percentage of that are women? What percentage of that are black gun owners that are not educated, not trained, and not taking safety, security, storing guns, staging guns serious? This is what we intend to do right here in on Serious Arms. And serious defense, because we have to be serious. If we're going to become serious, responsible firearms owners, we have to take the safety, the education, the training, and the legal protection serious. We're going to do that in the classes that we're given. So check out the information below, above, to my left and to my right, or the flyer coming on after this. Get the information, screenshot it, get the number, call, participate, sign yourself up, sign your mate up, sign your children up in the classes so we can begin to talk about safety, training, education, and legal protection. This is Professor Griff. I'll see you guys in class.
Greetings, this is Professor Griff, and I want to present to you my custom-made AR-15 30-round mags. Right now, you can get these 4 custom 30-round AR-15 mags. Just call 678-557-2919 or go on my website, www.professorgriff.me. Are yours truly, the Minister of Information, Professor Griff. Because serious minds are for serious minds that attract serious minds with serious arms. Seriously.
Peace. This is Professor Griffin. Of course, we got in the building Black Dot.
Peace. This is the Black Dot, author of Hip Hop Decoded and Urban Culture Decoded and the Urban X podcast. We look forward to seeing you January 22nd.
And we're going to kind of lay out the higher infinite power, the hip hop, which is higher infinite power healing our people 2021. It's a Zoom meeting and it's Friday, January 22nd, 2021 at 9 p.m.
Well, I want to deal with the State of the Union in terms of, I want to address this and approach this as if we're presidential candidates breaking down what the new year should be like for hip hop.
We definitely have to talk about this State of the Union. We're definitely going to handle those 9 areas of people activity and how they affect us today in hip hop moving forward.
We're going to identify the open enemy, the hidden enemy, and we're going to address it. And then we're going to deal with solutions on how we, the people, can take back this beautiful gift that the ancestors bestowed on us called hip hop.
We only have 100 virtual seats available, fam. So make sure you go to www.paypal.me/Professor Griff Corp in order to purchase the ticket. Higher Infinite Power Reset. Hip Hop State of the Union 2021, Friday, January 22nd, 2021 at 9 p.m.
This is the Black Dot, author of Hip Hop Decoded and Urban Culture Decoded and the Urban X podcast. We look forward to seeing you January 22nd.
This is Professor Griff for Serious Minds on MTV, Serious Minds Institute, and Serious Arms. Peace.